The effect of solar flares on the human pineal gland. According to a study published in the New Scientist back in 1998, there's a direct connection between the sun's solar storms and human biological effects. The conduit which facilitates the charged particles from the sun to human disturbance is the very same conduit which steers Earth's weather, the magnetic field. And this is also what the heart math doctors are saying. There's an interconnection between the sun and the Earth, and the sun and humans. Now, animals and humans have a magnetic field which surrounds them in the very same way the magnetic field surrounds the Earth as a protector. From 1948 to 1997, the Institute of North Industrial Ecology Problems in Russia found that geomagnetic activity showed 3 seasonal peaks each of those years, March to May, in July, and in October. Every peak matched an increased incidence of anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and suicide in the city of Kirovsk. Electromagnetic activity from the sun affects our electronic devices and human electromagnetic field. We are physically, mentally, and emotionally altered by electromagnetic charges from the sun. Our body can feel sleepy, but also become highly energized. Psychological effects of CMEs, the coronal mass ejections, are typically short-lived and include headache, palpitations, mood swings, and feeling generally unwell. Chaotic or confused thinking and erratic behaviors also increase. Solar storms can drive our emotions and maximize it to both good and bad side. The point here is to be aware of this. The pineal gland in our brain is also affected by the electromagnetic activity, which causes the gland to produce excess melatonin, a hormone which can cause sleepiness, but it's also known that some people have opposite side effects, usually those that are aware of the effects. In writing The Power Wave Pineal Gland Stimulation, our pineal glands have excess melatonin production during solar storms, electromagnetic activity. Many biological effects of melatonin are produced through activation of melatonin receptors, while others are due to its role as a pervasive and powerful antioxidant, with a particular role in the protection of nuclear and mitochondrial DNA. Pineal gland is also referred to as a third eye, and the third eye is also known as the inner eye. The third eye is a mystical and esoteric concept referring in part to the ajna, or the brow chakra, in certain dharmic spiritual traditions, in particular Hinduism. This concept was later adopted by Christian mystics and spiritualists as well as people from other religious faiths. It's spoken of as the gate that leads within the inner realms and spaces of higher consciousness. Among Christian mystics, the term is used in a broad sense to indicate a non-dualistic perspective. In New Age spirituality, the third eye may symbolize a state of enlightenment or the evocation of mental images having deeply personal, spiritual, or psychological significance. The third eye is often associated with visions, clairvoyance, which includes the ability to observe chakras and auras, precognition, and out-of-body experiences. The people who have allegedly developed the capacity to utilize their third eyes are sometimes known as seers. For the reason most of you know, humans tend to have their pineal glands heavily calcified, that is, sleeping. Fluoride found in tap water, toothpaste, processed foods is just one of the things that causes calcification of the pineal gland. Now, the fluoride is magnetically attracted to the pineal gland, where it forms calcium phosphate crystals, where more than anywhere else in the body. How to decalcify the pineal gland? One excellent link is here in the article. The third eye should be active, vibrant, and strong, and the process of declassification sometimes includes headache and sleepiness. The same, as they say, for when solar storms take place. This is reference Watchers on Humans Are Free, Creative Commons. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.